welcome to the session. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great, ma'am. Thanks for asking. How about you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. Anything special about your morning today?
No, ma'am. I just wake up actually. Actually, I was forget. I have a session. This is the first time I scheduled a session at 9 o'clock.
Oh,
So I just wake up 10 minutes before when I saw there's a session. So I just fresh up fast. I just came to the session.
right. So, what's your usual time of booking a session?
I usually book at afternoons or evening, ma'am.
Hmm. Right. So, why today in the morning?
Actually, I saw you are not available your sessions in the afternoon or evening, ma'am. So I
Hmm.
saw you have pretty good comments. You are very popular in YouTube as well. So I thought
Mhm.
let
Okay.
me
I
schedule
didn't know
so far.
that.
Yeah, I saw a lot of videos, ma'am, on YouTube. There are a lot of reviews
Right.
also. So I thought, okay, let me take a session in the morning.
Right. Makes sense. Okay. I do have slots in the evening, but like late evening. So, after 9 o'clock at night. So,
Okay.
that's that. But anyhow, all right, okay. Right, so before I proceed ahead, do you have any doubts, queries, questions, anything you wish to ask or clarify?
Uh, about Clapingo, ma'am.
No, English in general, beyond
Yes.
class.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, so far I have completed around 10 sessions, ma'am, 10 to 15 sessions in between. Okay.
Hmm.
So, 10 sessions, after 10 sessions, what I got the feedback is I am making a lot of mistakes in tenses,
Hmm.
and I'm using a lot of articles whenever it is not needed, like the, and like that. So these are the two feedbacks I got from the tutors, ma'am. So would you please help me in this?
All right. So, okay. As for the tenses part, see, tenses will take a little bit of time to get better because it's a very elaborate concept, right? The best way to enhance tenses is to practice by yourself also. So, one of the activities I usually give people to practice tenses is that before going to bed, record about your day and what you're going to do on the next day, right? Make this a
Okay.
daily practice because when you're recording your day, you are using past tense and present tense because
Okay.
activities that you've done on that day you'll describe in past tense, habits you'll describe in present tense, and when you're talking about what you're going to do on the next day, then you'll be using future tense. So it's a comprehensive recording where you're using all three tenses so you can differentiate for yourself also, right? And
Yeah.
don't make long recordings, 3 to 4 minutes maximum, right? Whatever you did in your day, it will be enough in 3 to 4 minutes. You don't need to go beyond that, right? Once you have recorded, try to re-listen to your own audio, right? Once you're listening to your audio again, maybe if you have a good memory you can remember. If you don't, then you can maybe type it somewhere or write it somewhere. Whatever mistakes you're making, right, you can
Okay.
sort of note it down, because the point is when we talk we can't recognize, but when we listen to ourselves again, we are easily able to recognize that okay, I made a mistake here, because we
Okay.
know grammar concepts, right? It's just that when we're
Okay.
talking, we make mistakes at that time. So whatever mistakes you make, keep a record of those. How it helps is that it makes you conscious on the next day that today I don't have to do these mistakes, right?
Yes.
So over a span of a week or two, you'll see good changes in that term, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, ma'am. I think this is very helpful, ma'am. It's a very simple practice. Yeah.
Yeah, and it won't take more than 10 minutes of your day, especially
Yes.
before bed, you have to do it. So, at that time, anyway, we all have a habit of scrolling through our phones. So, 10 minutes won't take like too much for out of our day. So,
Yeah.
that. As for the articles, see, the usage of articles matter, right? So, you just need to recognize when you're talking, you just need to recognize is an article needed or not, right? So the
Okay.
is only required when you're talking about specific objects, right?
Yeah.
And or is only required when you're talking about nouns that are either singular or they're unknown nouns. So for example, if I randomly have to say like fan, right? So I would say a fan. Okay. But if
Okay.
I'm using it in a sentence, I don't need to use a with it, right? If I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, can you switch on the fan, right? So here, fan is a commodity that doesn't require articles, right? Because
Okay.
it's not singular. I'm using it in the sentence, right? So this way,
Okay.
you just need to distinguish. It happens over time again. What I would suggest is try to find platforms where you can practice more. So Clapingo is somewhere where you have tutors with you, right?
Yeah.
Beyond that, applications like Elsa and Hello Talk, these are really
Okay.
helpful applications where there are no tutors, but you can practice by yourself, right? HelloTalk is
Yeah.
completely free of cost also, so it's not going to be harsh on your pocket. And you can download both these applications on Google Play Store, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Plus, for grammar, the best website is British Council. I'll give you the link for it where you can find all the grammar topics. In case you face challenges and you want to go through the grammar topics, but you don't want the depth explanation, you just want to take an overview, then this website is the best. Similarly, this website has a link of general English that I'm sending where you'll find a lot of audios and videos to practice, right? These are all the resources where you can practice beyond Clapingo. And all the resources
Okay.
are designed in a way that you just need 5 to 10-minute practice on them. Right?
Yeah.
If you want, you can practice for 2 hours, but the point is nobody has that much time, right? So just practice 5 to 10 minutes apart from Clapingo every day. That should be more than sufficient, and do
Okay.
different things on different days so that it's a a full development of English and not just one sector,
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
and it doesn't become boring.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it starts becoming like a school subject, and then nobody likes to study that.
Yeah, I
Right?
definitely follow this, ma'am. I think given such a good examples, ma'am, like especially I really like that tenses part. So I'll
Yeah.
definitely do that, ma'am. It's
Right? Plus, it has shown good results. That's why I recommend it more now. Earlier, I just started giving it as a practice, but then when I also got good feedback from the clients, then I started like telling everyone that this is an activity that can definitely help. Because you're speaking pretty well. I have had clients who did not know sentence formation also. So with them,
okay.
it worked wonders. So,
Okay, ma'am. So I'll also go through this, ma'am. Yes.
all right. Any other specific issues that you've been facing?
Mostly, these are the two things I was faced with an issue, ma'am. This was a feedback from other tutors as well. So yes.
That's all. What you can ask tutors is that if tenses is something you will only be able to correct when somebody tells you then and there, right?
Yeah.
Because if you wait till the end of the session, you will forget whatever you said, right? So
Yeah.
might not, unless you watch the video again, you might not be able to notice. So
Yeah.
ask your tutors to correct your tense mistakes then and there. That will also help you in catching up, because
Okay,
sometimes
ma'am.
towards the end the session ends and the discussion does not happen properly because time just passes by, so that's also there.
Okay.
Plus you have Hello Talk is an application where you can meet other learners.
Yes,
So
ma'am. I have Allotac. I actually conduct sessions on LinkedIn as well. I'm a US IT recruiter, by the way, by profession.
hmm.
So I used to talk
So
with
you
the.
get plenty of time, no, to
Yes,
converse in English.
I generally talk with US clients, people those who are living in USA, and several applications also. I know free English applications.
Hmm.
So yes, only grammar part I need to focus on. Either for speaking purpose, I have pretty good friends also who can speak in English right now. Actually,
Hmm.
initially when I started my journey, I don't have anyone, but after a lot of practice, lot of conversations with other people, so I have good contact in my list.
Perfect. I mean, that's what the matters. Environment matters. You need to have a place where you can practice. So if you already have an environment, then I think just you need to focus a little bit on grammar and you'll be good to go.
Okay.